Hi guys, good morning. I wanted to point something out to you guys um, on BTC. So as you can see, I have a target on Bitcoin, and I entered a long position just recently because I want to show you something on the MACD that I drew yesterday or 2 days ago. The MACD has a trend line with the moving averages, and it's starting to kind of gain some steam here. If we take a look at the lower time frames, we can see the 30-minute has crossed over, momentum bullish, causing a lot of volume to come in the markets, with the MACD looking pretty good there too. So that's what I like to use. I also like to use Elliott wave Fibonacci and all those rules, which basically, the way I see it right now is that a lot of people, a lot of traders have their targets right underneath this low. And if we can't get there, there's going to be a mass pressure breakout to the upside. So I'm really watching that 1 hour chart. And of course, the 1 hour leads to the 2, 3, 4 hours. And so this is what we have on the 4 hour chart. The only thing I don't like about the, what is it, the 1 hour? No, the 4 hour chart is this RSI here, because you see that we have 1, 2, 3 touches. This is the fourth touch. And well, generally speaking, if the generally speaking, it doesn't do well on the fourth time. The probabilities of it going down is much higher. But keep in mind, this is on the RSI and not necessarily on the price, right? On the price. So like we can do something like this on the price, 1, 2, 3. Keep that in mind, and then a nice bounce is what we can expect. Taking a look at the volume, we have some decent volume accumulation to the downside. It's getting mopped up, as we say, or it's being accumulated or supported or bought. So as long as we don't, oh yeah, so I'm going to go down to the 1 hour chart, and actually this strategy, this technique on the Fibonacci's is really, really important, and I think it's key to this movement in BTC. But once again, just with the RSI, if this thing starts curving up, as we can see, maybe on the 1 hour chart, yes, good. 30-minute chart, maybe like the 5-minute chart, I'd be watching that, because I am in a long position right now. I just bought the breakout, and I just need to make sure that I don't get trapped. So let me continue here with the 1 hour chart. So this is the candle that kind of got some volume here. Take a look at the 1 minute. So I like how we're coming down on lower volume. That's better. And then the 4 hour chart. So this one right here, like I said, if we start to see some turnaround on the 4 hour chart, that's a really, really good sign. And like if it does, and whenever it does bounce on the fourth time, we see an explosion to the upside, because it's so it's a lower probability trade. So when it does happen, it really does go up. But the probabilities is saying that we're going to probably come downwards. Now, I'm hoping right now that the 4 hour starts to shape up like the 1 hour chart, right? Like the 15 in the 30-minute chart. So that's what I'm hoping on. And so let's take a look at the daily chart and that kind of stuff. So you can see that we had wicks at the bottom here. Yeah, so let's go to the 1 hour chart. What I wanted to say here is these Fibonacci. So you can see that 764 is beautiful, beautiful ratio that I've added on the chart that has been defended right around here. 784, some people use 786, but if you add it here as well, it worked. So what I'm guessing here is that the bots are set for the 764, and that this is a really good ratio right now to be defended. Yesterday it bought up right here, and guys, if I lose on this trade, no problem, no problem. I have another setup all the way down here, because yeah, so this is BTC trading. See this target was hit, came back upwards, 786, came back, and now here's the thing though, it did not hit its target on this 76. And what happens when it doesn't hit the target on the 70 on this one right here? Mass pressure breakout. Usually it's called a triple bottom, triple bottom, triple bottom, or I think I drew it maybe on the 4-hour chart or the 15-minute chart. Yeah, this one right here. So triple bottom. And by the way, this is the time that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a breakout to the upside during this time, this phase right here. Now that's about my total risk that I'm willing to go for. And who knows, maybe I'll go ahead and dollar cost average more if I see a better opportunity, a lower. But right now I'm just trading simply, not really dollar cost averaging downwards like that at this time. And so since the 76 was such a powerful number, I would probably add it right here as well. Okay, 764. And yeah, so that's going to be a big one. Probably on the hour chart, we want to see a close above so that we can actually see a mass pressure confirmation. I want to see a continuation in volume because these guys are really, what they're doing is they're pushing down the prices. They're really trying so that they can get hit on their target. This is their target right here, and then probably there's one on this one right here. So I mean, so you guys have a good probabilities here of entering a decent trade. This one right here, boom, boom, boom. This one got filled, came back up. This one did not get filled. So that's kind of the strategy when it comes to this one right here. And yeah, so I'd be watching this price level right here. Anything else that I can say? Once again, the daily chart, I think, what was it, the 55 EMA was a very good, or the weekly chart 55 EMA. This is going to be resistance in the daily chart if we can break that, because support was found on the weekly chart. And so yeah, and then log scale, and this is kind of what we're looking for, this type of diagonal triangle. But let's delete that for now. If you guys watched the video yesterday, but yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be some support right here. Let's take a look at some other charts here. 3 days, okay, 5 days, and I need to change this up to this guy, the 1 day, because what we're doing is we're trying to find a realistic support here. So this is a good one, but the weekly 55 was even better, but it's not really a bullish number. So yeah, okay, that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. Keep in mind that MACD is really the main reason why I entered this video, this trade. Yeah, because we are in an uptrend in the MACD. I really like that idea. Once again, this strategy for the 30 trade samples that I'm making is including the MACD, the RSI, and the Fibonacci, Elliott wave Fibonacci. Alright, so I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. Is there anything else that I could say? Well, my trade's looking very nice right now. Let's take a look at the lower time frames. I mean, what I'm going to expect here as a market maker, because that is basically my goal, is to become a very profitable market maker and professional trader. Okay, consistently profitable trader. And yeah, this is my goal, and also to become like a very profitable market maker. And what market makers do is they provide liquidity. They buy and sell in the books, and they make patterns and stuff like that, and they control prices. And I really like that idea. And so when I see the prices come back up here, I see the 764. If that's the pattern, man, that's the pattern, and that's the trend, as they say. They say that's the trend. You trade the trend until it ends. And so, okay, and I'm also taking, you guys want to see gold? Let's take a look at what we got here for gold. Is it this one? This is, yes, gold. This is my chart on gold. As you can see, it's currently falling right now. We got the 382 coming over here, and then yeah, the targets that I'm looking for is that green box here at 1784. That's what I'm looking for, gold. There's also the stock market that honestly does not look good, guys. I've been doing a technical analysis on it yesterday for the Elliott wave theory and the weekly. Bro, it's looking pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what is this? So this is the actual wave count that I came up with, and it's saying like, bro, if it starts to break the wave 4 here, and then it challenges that wave 1, it's like this is the macro, depression type type economy, so we know that the only reason why this thing has been supported is because the banks have been printing money, right? So here you can see the waves a little bit better, hoping that this is going to be the third wave, for another wave upwards and continuation. This being the 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 coming back inside the fourth range and then continuing upwards. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, because what I got here is we break it down here. So 1 2, right? Yeah, obviously it's a little tougher. I mean, this one could be wrong for the third wave. Count it yourself. But yeah, like I don't know. This could be the whole third wave right here, and then comes back down. Gives you your ratio here for like the 0.5. I would not want to break lower than this. Definitely not lower than this. But this one here is like the invalidation, I would say. And then the 382 is going to be your go-to for the wave 4s. And then you want to see a continuation. I'll show you guys something on the lower time frames though, might as well, since I'm here on the stock market. So see this 0.5? This was a really nice one. And it has a target right there, that red right here, but it didn't get hit. So what happens? It sells off, double top, and that's not good. And take a look at that's the invalidation. Wait, yeah, there. And if you go down to a lower time frame, it also had a nice move here the other day on the 50%. This is the lower one, so it bounced once, came up, bounced on the 50, came up, didn't hit his target on the smaller one. So I hope you guys understand that. If not, then just scroll back just a few seconds, because I was just on the daily, right? Came, hit the 0.5, didn't hit the target. Now it's coming back down, right, of this smaller range, and then didn't hit the target. So what happens is bang, hits the stop loss. And take a look at what we have right now. I don't know if it has something to do with the vibrations in the sky, like when it comes to astrology or whatever, but the 786 right now, or 764 whatever, is been trending. And take a look, perfect hit on the stock market. That's all I wanted to say for this video. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin before we head off and close the video. We're looking decent. Once again, I have those timing indicators that I'm looking for on the December 22, which is in 22 days, and the 15-minute has one tomorrow at 5:45 in the morning. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great day and trade safe.